We sure did. Yes, we did. Well, it looked like anxiety from fireworks and parties, but we still had fun. And we hope you all did too. Woo! You've come so far. And if you've been around for 8 years, you may remember our original channel name was Minky LPS, but we decided to change it to LPS Tools. And we rebranded our whole channel, which was crazy to think of. In honor to celebrate not only the rebranding, but our 8 years, we have decided to do the Colors of the Rainbow tag. There are a couple of tags we've been wanting to do, and this is one of them. We will have 3 pets according to the tag. So per se for red, we will have 3 pets. If it does go more than 3 pets, we will have honorable mentions. And me and the mascot will as well be a part of the tag. Yep. And this is one of the many tags we've been wanting to do. So maybe for 100 subscribers, since we're getting pretty close, we'll do another tag. There are a couple of them we want to do, as in the 7 Deadly Sins. And for the 10-year, we will do the LPS Tuber tag, and so forth. Yes, but for now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. For right now, let's stick to the Colors of the Rainbow tag and have some fun. Whew. Are you ready? Because I am. Girl, I've been ready. Let's go. Woo! The first 3 pets are the color red. Now, these pets in particular, I adore, especially this collie. This collie I worked years for getting, and I found a pretty good deal at only $80, which I know is a bit expensive. When you think about it, it was such a snag. This husky as well has also been a dream pet of mine for years. I've maybe had her on my wish list for 4 years, but she is an European exclusive, and she's in such great condition. A little bit of marks, but I always get super excited to use her. And I did actually use her in one of my films already, Love Potion, but last summer. You can go check it out. I had a lot of fun making that. And this ladybug, I always used to carry around with me as a kid. I don't know why. It was something about maybe the fact that she's my only ladybug, but I don't know. I really like her. I always loved her designs. And an honorable mention for red would have to be the Chinese New Year jacket. Just look at her. She's gorgeous. I love the design choices, and yes, this is a fake, but I am on the way of trying to get the authentic version. It's just going to have to take a little bit. Orange, and I wanted to start off with this Infora bunny. She's really pretty, and I've always had her since I was a kid. I don't know, I just really always liked her design, and I love the Infora bunny mold. And I also wasn't sure if I should add her in with brown, because like her bottom half is brown, but then it's also screaming orange at the top, so I just added her in with orange. The next is this tiger cat. I also really like the Chinese version of this cat, but unfortunately I don't have it, so I only have this version, but again, I still really like him. And the next is this Persian cat. I do love this Persian cat. I've had her since I was a kid. You can tell by the LPS logo fading on the back. And she's just really cute overall. I've always carried her around when I was a kid. You can tell by the little scratch marks on here. And yeah. And the last but not least is this other Persian cat. Again, I love her colors. I love the purple in her eyes. Probably my favorite part of her. And you can tell also by the scratches on here. And on the back as well, that I carried her around with me a lot as a kid, so she was definitely one of my favorites. Next color is yellow. This Persian cat has been a dreamy of mine. I've been wanting her for years, and finally just recently, a couple months ago, I ended up snatching her up through eBay, I believe. And I didn't realize she was a common pet, but I've always wanted her. Her color palette is so pretty with all the pastel colors, especially the pink and blue. I love it. And this golden color on the tufts of her hair. Gorgeous. Okay, so this one is pretty special. I always used to carry her around with me. She was also another one. This pet specifically, I remember naming her Alex, and I don't know why. I think it was after one of my childhood videos that I watched. I'll put it up on the screen if I can find it, or I'll put a link to it down below, but most likely a link because I don't even know if it exists anymore. But yeah, like I said, I named this pet Alex. It was, oh, you know what? It was that one video where they owned like a library, or they were like a librarian, and that video always had a special place in my heart. And after I watched that video, I was like, I need to name this pet Alex, and I need to carry this pet everywhere I go. So yeah, a little backstory on her. Now this pet is really cute. I put this pet on my bookshelf. I don't know why. Another pet I've had for years. You can tell by how dirty she is, and her little like marks over here. Yeah, I've had her for years. She's really cute. I don't remember which set she came from, but I love her purple eyes and the amount of eyelashes they gave her. And the next pet, it would be this polar bear. This polar bear is super special. I used to have a necklace, a little heart necklace, that I would keep on her, and I kept it on her until the day the little like clasp to hold it fell off. And I remember taking her to Brazil with me, and that's where I got the heart necklace from my cousin. And you could tell because of the glitter coming off and the marker, I think me and my cousin would play with her, and yeah, like you can see the marks where we would play with her. I have a couple of pets from my cousin, but this one I bought myself, I think. Well, my parents did. And I would bring her with me, and she would come with me pretty much every time. I don't know what I like about her. Just all the coloring and her olive green eyes. And just the interesting detail of having pink nose gray instead of like a pink or a muted pink per se. I thought that was really interesting. Alright, so next up is green, and unfortunately I only have like a blue teal background, so that's what I have to work with. And the first pet is this turtle. Again, another pet that I've always carried around with. I just love her design. Super pretty, super simple. And yeah, I've had her since I was a kid. I don't use her as much as I should though. And this next one, I still remember getting this set. It was kind of funny now that I think about it. It was like they're at a car dealership, I think, and they have like a little gas tank. And now that I have a car, it's like pretty funny to think about. This one is also pretty scuffed because it was another one I used to carry around with as a kid. But yeah, definitely another one of my favorites. This next one, he's gone through a lot. He's got like red paint all over him, but you can definitely tell by that he was one of my favorites. Again, the scuffs. I just love the inchworm LPS, and I used to love inchworms as a kid. Fun fact, I collected inchworms. I tried to keep them as pets, and that didn't work out. But yeah, this is why this one became one of my favorites. The next one is this love bug. I just feel like love bugs are full of love. I love the color scheme on this one. Again, a lot of love when I was younger. A lot of scuffs. Well, not really, but pretty big ones. I love the color palette on this one. Just the light pink and the turquoise-ish color. Very pretty. And this one, I wanted to give an honorable mention to this one because crocodiles aren't really talked about in the community. Oops. Yeah, definitely another one that I played a lot with, and I used to love this set growing up. It was the bubble bath set. But I also like the brown eyes. I have brown eyes in real life, and whenever I see a brown-eyed LPS, it just makes me feel seen because a lot of them have like blue and green, so it was always really special to get the brown-eyed LPS. So the next color is of course blue. I have a bit of a lineup for this one. Fun fact about this peacock, I always wanted this peacock, and then then for Christmas one year, in middle school, my mom surprised me with an eBay package, and this peacock was in it, and it had me like a hotel. I'll put a picture up of it on the screen, and it was like one of the best packages I received, and I got the yellow cocker spaniel, and then I lost it, so I have to get it again. But this one is probably the most special LPS from that package, apart from the cocker spaniel. Honestly, probably more than the cocker spaniel. The next is this fish. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to spin her. I love the colors in this set. This is the one where all of them were like glitter, and that was a really fun set. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, yes, I need that one. And I love the purple eyes and just the overall color choices. Like, they did not have to pop up with the fish like they did, but they did. The next is this bunny. I was debating on whether to put this in white or blue, but overall I chose blue. I'm pretty sure I got this from an old friend of mine. I think I have a video of her up on my channel. I do. It's the very first one. And I love the colors on this, the muted blue and the muted green. It's just a really pretty color combination. And the next is this husky. This is the black husky. And fun fact, I believe I received this husky when I was in the hospital. I received one or two of them, and I think this was one of them. And again, scuff marks because I always carried her around with me. And I love the little snow pattern. This is definitely one of the best light sets in my opinion. Like, I know there's some cocker spaniel and the bird. These are birds, but this one I think it's one of the best ones. And last but not least, this is another pet I carried with me when I went to Brazil. I don't know why, but something about like the color and its eyes. I think I might have actually bought this pet there in Brazil, because I don't remember it being in the States. I don't know if it's a Brazilian exclusive or if I just so happen to only find it there. And I love the purple eyes. I love it when pets have like exotic eye colors like purple or brown. It's just so fun. Okay, so the next color is purple, my personal favorite color. I wanted to start off by placing this dog in, because this dog is one of my favorites. I've had her since childhood, so she has a bit of scuff mark, but you know, overall she is loved, and you know, that's what matters. The next up is this tabby hat. I love the purple colors on her and the olive green eyes. It all works together. And this one, for some reason, I always added a rhinestone necklace to her, and I don't know why, but yeah, she always had a rhinestone necklace. And I'm trying to leave it with just the backdrop. Hello, thank you. And the next up is this purple dragon. This one has a bit of a story. So this one was my best friend's dragon growing up. And when she stopped playing with her LPS, she was like, hey, I know you really like this dragon growing up, so do you want it? And I was like, oh my god, yeah, please, thank you. And I'm so glad she gave it to me, because it's definitely one of the hardest dragons to find, at least in my opinion. And the next up is this dragonfly. This one, I love the colors of it overall. For purple, I do have a couple of honorable mentions before I move on over to pink. And the first one is the sugar glider. The funny story about her actually is I saw her in a video, and as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh my god, yes, I need her. I don't care how expensive she is going in my collection. So yeah, that's how I got her. And then another honorable mention is this Persian cat. She looks a lot similar to the short hair cat, actually, surprisingly. And I do like that one too, but I don't have that one. But this one is definitely a favorite of mine. And the third and final is this owl. This owl is just really underrated, and I just wanted to give a shout out to this owl. As soon as I got her, I just kind of played with her like all the time when I was younger. it was a lot of fun using the owls, and I'm gonna try and use them in my videos again. Alright, so the next color is pink, and this one is actually pretty special to me. I remember receiving it as a Christmas gift. I think we were doing like Christmas or something, and I just happened to be gifted a little pet shop, and it was this pet, and I still remember because of the shock on my face, and I was like, I was like 7, but at the time I was like, who knew about this? Because I didn't tell that many people. Oh, well, the backdrop though. And we are back to our regularly scheduled programming. And the next up is this, well, it is fake. I am on the hunt trying to get the original one, but it is this beautiful short-haired cat. And yeah, I don't know what it is, but I love her. She gives me like strawberry milk vibe all over, and I'm here for it. Alrighty. And the next pet is this panda. She does have a hard time standing up, but she has one of my favorite designs. I don't know what it is about this like square cube thing, but it's one of my favorites. And yeah, see, she just fall over. I don't mind. Okay, thank you. And last but not least, you're so small. Come here. Don't be shy. Let's get the camera close to you. There we go. Don't be shy. Alrighty, and last but not least is this cute little kitten. I've had this kitten since, I don't even know, but I've had this kitten for ages, and she was the only kitten I had in this world, and I just fell in love with her. So yeah, she was an immediately like top 20 favorites, to say the least. Also, I do have an honorable mention for pink, but I'm not sure if this pet qualifies as pink or orange. So I just decided to place her at the end here. But I love her sparkles, I love her design. But please let me know in the comments if you identify this pet as like an orange pet or a pink pet, because in real life, she is pink, like she is vibrant pink. But then when you put her on a camera, she's more of an orange. So yeah, I wasn't really sure. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Alrighty, now here are my brown girlies. I love this Cocker Spaniel. I just recently got her, and she's honestly one of my favorites. She's been a dreamy of mine for years. She's adorable. And her color scheme is so beautiful. Simple but beautiful. Alright, so the next up we have is of course my avatar. This is the closest pet I can get that looks like me. And yeah, I just think she's really pretty. And I don't know, she just kind of screams me. Alrighty, and the next we have this squirrel. And of course she's gonna fall. And I wasn't sure if I were to put her in pink or in brown, but I just put her in brown because that's like her base color, you know? And the next up is this owl. This owl is pretty special to me. I found him in my school playground, and yeah, he just like has a really pretty design. I'm not even sure where he comes from actually. So yeah. And for brown, these are my shadow pets, and I'll zoom in on the back over there a little bit. I don't have much to say about these pets, just that their design is really pretty. Again, it goes to show that you don't have to do that much. You can do something simple and it will still turn out really beautiful. I know these are a lot for brown pets, and I didn't realize that as I was getting the pets, but these are really pretty, and these are pets that I've used a lot when I was a kid, like the Cocker Spaniel. I used the wolf a lot. The Chow Chow in the back was one of my favorites, and yeah, like even this little guy, I forgot his name all of a sudden. Beagle, I think. No, maybe yeah. He was pretty hard to use because he wouldn't stand a lot, but I mean, again, like the postcard design, or even like some simple features like in the cow. has like all the dots and everything, just stuff like that is what really draws me in. So I just wanted to give a little shout out to these guys. Alrighty, so the second to last color is black/gray. And for the first pet, I chose this husky. I've had this husky since childhood, and I just think it's a really beautiful and underrated pet. And it did come with the the black and white cat at the end. And actually, you know what? I do think it was a Blythe set now that I think about it. And it was definitely one of my favorite pets. And fun fact, I actually ended up losing the black cat, but I ended up having the rest of the set, which was kind of unfortunate, but you know, it happens. Next up is this gray Persian. I'm going to try and give it a twirl here. This one, I love the simplicity of it. It's a very nice and calming pet to use, and it's very fun to play with as well, like in movies or scripts, series. And overall, it's just a beautiful pet, and I love the color of the eyes and the light pink. Next up is this little guy. So this one is, yeah, he's, pretty interesting because of his head. But also because of the fuzz. I think he's one of the only bonbons, like, out of the main 5 pets to have the fuzz. But, yeah, it's part of why I like him so much, actually. It's because of the fuzz. And I like to fidget with him. So, yeah, he's really good for when it comes to fidgeting. The only part that sucks is how the tip of his tail doesn't have the fuzz anymore. And last but not least is, of course, this cat. I did have the original version of her, but like I said, unfortunately, I lost it. And it's definitely one of my favorite top 5s. It's definitely like in the top 10s, for sure. And she was actually, fun fact, my original mascot when I first started LPS2. She was one of the first 3. But not least is white, and I apologize for the lineup. I don't really have a choice, but I'm going to start off with this bunny. I also received this bunny in the same eBay package as one of the pets I stated earlier, and I just instantly fell in love with her. Like, as soon as I got her, I started playing with her. Next up is this cow. This cow is definitely one of my top 20 favorite LPS. I should do a video about that soon. And I just love, like I said earlier, I love the unique eye colors they gave them, and this is definitely one of them with the purple eyes. I think it just brings everything together, and it's like that pop of color that was needed, you know? And of course, I have my mascot. I have to include her in somewhere. And this is my mascot. I still remember the day I got her. I was so excited finding that eBay listing, and I was like, oh my god, yes. And then I was literally debating. I was like, should I open this or should I not, as I was filming it? And I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna open this. And because she was one of my dream pets, she became my mascot. Next up is the swan. So the swans are pretty underrated. I kind of want to collect all the swans, not gonna lie with you. And this one is my favorite. I always loved playing with this mold. It's just so elegant and regal, and it's like no harm can be done to the swans, and the swans can't do no harm to you. I mean, they can, but it's just a fun mold to play with. And last but not least is this pearlescent horse. I'm saying pearlescent because of the mane, and it's just one of my favorites. It's so simple, but then someone in Hasbro decided to add a pearlescent mane, and I'm just like, oh my god, yes, give me more. And that would be it, because if I kept adding more honorable mentions like the Nintendo cat and the Egyptian cat, we would be here forever. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that for? What do you mean, what was that for? We're supposed to end the video off, not you. Wait, what do you mean, we? She means we. Hello? As in, like, the channel mascots? Oh, wait, both of you? But this is the rainbow tag. I'm, like, supposed to be here. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's also our channel anniversary. Yeah, so we both have to be here. Oh, I see. Well, can I at least help you guys end the video off? Seeing as this is the rainbow tag, like I said, and I am the rainbow bear after all. What do you think? I suppose it wouldn't hurt, but you do have to let us finish it off, okay? Yeah, we have to say thank you to our subscribers, for giving us quite the year last year. I suppose so. They did give us quite a year. I was featured in a video once before. You were. So, I guess you could help us. It wouldn't hurt. Yeah, they should be out soon. Don't worry. And with your continuous kindness and support, I wouldn't be surprised if they come out within the next month. So, thank you so much. And thank you so much for all the continuous support. It really means a lot to us. Yeah, and we're sorry for any backed up videos. We have a couple of them, mainly one. And we have 2 more on the way, 3. But they should be out soon, alright? From all of us at LPS Jules here. Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.